pointer.
Hello, I am Dr. Shyamkumar B. Patil, Professor, Sai Vidya Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Today, I am going to give the introduction about data mining and data warehouse. So this is my first session. So first, we'll see what is data warehouse. Data warehouse you can define in different ways, but not rigorously. A decision support database that is maintained separately from the organization's operational database support information processing by providing solid platform of consolidated historical data for analysis. A data warehouse is subject-oriented, integrated, time-variant, and non-volatile collection of data in support of management's decision-making process. Data warehousing, the process of constructing and using data warehouses. Subject-oriented, organized around a major subject such as customer, product, sales. Integrated, constructed by integrating multiple heterogeneous data source, relational databases, flat files, online transaction records. Data cleaning and data integration techniques are applied. Time variant, operational database, current value data warehouse, provide information from historical perspective. So you can find 5 to 10 years data in the data warehouse. Whatever data stored in the data warehouse is a non-volatile, a physically separate store of data transferred from the operational environment. Update of data does not occur in data warehouse environment. As I told, it is a data is coming from the different sources. So data in data warehouse is a heterogeneous. So data is coming from the different sources. So sometimes these people are also querying the data from the data warehouse. So both the direction data is flowing. Sometimes they dump the data into the data warehouse. Sometimes they can use the data from the data warehouse. So this is the animation which shows the data which is stored in the data warehouse. From this, you can clearly understand how the data exactly looks, how the data warehouse exactly looks. Why a separate data warehouse is required? High performance for both systems, DBMS tuned for OLTP, online transaction processing, access methods, indexing, concurrency control, recovery warehouse, tuned for OLAP, complex OLAP queries, multi-dimensional consolidation. Different functions and different data we are using in the case of the data warehouse. Missing data, decision support requires historical data, which operational DBMS do not typically maintain. So in this possible, it can uses the missing data also. It can recover the data. Data consolidation is there, requires consolidation, aggregation, summarization of data from the heterogeneous sources. Data quality, different sources typically use inconsistent data representation, codes and format which have to be reconciled. There are more and more systems which perform OLAP analysis directly on relational databases. Data warehouse has a multi-tiered architecture. You can see this is in the first tier, the data sources are there. Maybe as I have shown, the data is coming from the different sources. Maybe operational databases are used, the flat files are used. So in order to transfer this data from this tier to the second tier, that is a data storage. So it performs the operation like a extract. The data need to be transformed, which is suitable for the data warehouse, because it is coming from the different databases. Hence, it need to transform into the data which is suitable for the data warehouse. So loading takes place. So it is another operation which loads the data from the databases to the data warehouse. Then there is a refreshing takes place. So whereas in the second tier, the data marts are there. So there is a metadata monitor and integrator is there. So anyhow, we'll discuss this data marts, metadata monitor and integrator in the forthcoming slides. So then in the next tier, we have the OLAP server, online analytical processing servers are there. So with the help of this OLAP servers, the data is analyzed, query reports, and is generated by making use of these servers in the front end. Three data warehouse models are there. One is a enterprise warehouse, collects all information about subject spanning the entire organizations. Maybe you can take the college. So in the college, what happens? The data is collected from the different department. Data mart, as I told, the data mart is a subset of corporate wide data that is of value to specific groups of users. Its scope is confined to specific selected groups such as marketing data mart. It is used by only the marketing people. The finance department use only these data marts. Okay, analysis people use these data mart. Specific data marts are there. It is assigned to the specific people only. Virtual warehouse, a set of views over operational database. Only some of possible summary views may be materialized. So this is regarding the three data warehouse models. Then we need to extract the data. Transformation is required and loading is also required. You can call it as a ETL, extraction, transformation, and loading operation takes place while transferring the data from the first tier to the second tier. So data extraction, get data from multiple heterogeneous and external sources. You can find here data may be coming from the paper, microfilm, email attachments, legacy database, okay, shared drive, native format files. So many things, the data is coming from the different files, different organizations using the different the databases in order to store the data. So hence we need to integrate all these data. So in order before pushing it to the data warehouse. Data extraction, get data from multiple heterogeneous and external sources. So data is coming from the different places. So no doubt it need to be cleaned. It should be detect errors in the data and rectify them when possible. Data transformation, convert data from legacy or host format to, so it is a warehouse format. Loading is required. So before loading, it needs to be sorted, summarized, consolidate, compute views, check integrity, and build indices and partitions. Whereas the refresh propagate the updates from the data sources to the data warehouse. Metadata repository. Metadata is the data defining warehouse object. It stores description of the structure of the data warehouse, schema, view dimensions, hierarchies, derived data definition, data mart, location, and the contents. So metadata, operational metadata, data lineage, currency of data, monitoring information, the algorithm used for summarization, the mapping from operational environment to the data warehouse, data related to system performance, warehouse schema, view and derived data definitions, business data, business terms and definition, ownership of data charging policies. So these are the references I used in the introduction of the data warehouse. So concept and techniques, third edition by Campbell. Thank you.